Hi everyone, and welcome to one of my highest volume sessions in my life. This session didn't absolutely run me into the ground because the weights were appropriate for the volume, but towards the tail end of this workout I was really running out of steam, and next week I'm not going to increase weight or increase reps on pretty much anything that I completed. I'm only going to focus on what I didn't complete, and then the week after that I'm going to start working on shortening the rest intervals for the training, because this workout was very long. I believe it took 2.5 hours. I'm not sure, but somewhere around that range. And I did 10 sets of 10 squats, 10 sets of 10 Romanian deadlifts, obviously with light weights, but after those two, I was very tired, and doing the upper body portion was absolutely possible, but it was difficult. It required some fortitude, and I'm not switching programs. I'm not worried about not being able to complete my workouts because this is my first day on the job. I have a lot of time left to continue training and up my work capacity. So I'm not worried about doing full body twice a week yet. I do believe that I'll need to do this for about a month before I can make another good assessment. So as you can see here, 60 kilos obviously is nowhere near my max. It isn't even half my max, most likely. It is probably around 48% or so. And doing 10 sets of 10 with it wasn't that challenging. To be fair, let's put it this way. It was difficult and it wasn't fun, and I would not want to do it again. But I have a lot in the tank left, as is evident by the last set where I did 21 reps. And by the way, guys, I'm not going to speak through this entire workout because, let's be real, I don't have enough information in my brain right now to put out to you guys. 35 minutes is a long time. No one has time to watch that. And if you do, feel free to do so, but I will not be speaking throughout the whole workout. Same with last workout. These sessions are going to be very long, especially the volume segments, which is what I'm doing today. This is a volume-based workout, and I'm working on muscular endurance mixed with hypertrophy work. So I'm working to increase muscle size, and I'm working on my work capacity, which is my ability to do a lot of work throughout my whole system, every single muscle, to have a large battery. And it isn't really the same thing as cardiovascular conditioning, because I was never insanely out of breath this workout, but doing this many sets that were pretty hard makes you very tired, and it leaves you in a state where doing hard sets becomes increasingly difficult, especially mentally. But it's difficult mentally because your body is telling your brain that it is difficult. And then your brain tries to slow you down, and that's what low work capacity is. So let's just talk a little bit about what I did today and what I'm going to do next week, then I'll get out of here. So basically, I did 10 sets of 10 squats, 10 sets of 10 Romanian deadlifts with a lighter weight, with double overhand, with a double overhand grip. And I chose the double overhand grip because I realized, as I was planning this workout, that if I do that, I'm going to get a lot more grip stimulation than I ever would otherwise. So I do believe that's the right call, especially since I'm not going to be doing extremely difficult sets when it comes to my Romanian deadlifts. They're going to add volume in the right places, and doing insane amounts of heavy deadlift volume with a mixed grip isn't really something that I believe I can recover from in the context of doing high volume squats at least once a week, and medium volume squats another time as well. I'm going to work on my squat, I'm going to work on my grip on the deadlift, and work on my deadlift muscles, but I'm not going to push them to the absolute limit. They are going to get worked significantly, and they're going to get hit from different angles, but they aren't going to get completely destroyed like my legs are going to get. I do believe, however, that my deadlift will increase a lot on this program, especially in the short term, since my grip will improve massively from all the volume that I'm doing here. Because the fact is, my grip is nowhere near used to this amount of volume that I got today, and that was evident during the absolute last part of the workout. If you want to skip right there, do that. Do so. I couldn't really do pull-ups and I couldn't really do inverted rows. I only got 10 pull-ups on the first set and I got 7 on the second set. I couldn't do an 8th. I ran out of gas. If you pointed a gun to my head, maybe I could have done an 8. Maybe I could have done a cheating 8th. But my grip gave out. And when I did inverted rows after that, I got 9 and 7. So my grip gave out once more. And that would be worrying if it was a reoccurring theme, but this is my first workout ever with this template, and I'm going to work on completing everything first, and then I'm going to work on shortening rest periods, making everything efficient and nice and good, and then I'm going to work on increasing reps or increasing weight or things along those lines. Also, I'm going to rotate through exercises if I stall, if I plateau, or if I need to shift the emphasis onto different muscles, or if I get stale physically or mentally, I will switch it up. But now here in the beginning especially, I'm going to be using pretty classical lifts, like the squat right here, because it feels good in my body. I have no issues with it, and I could work different muscles from different angles, and I will, but right now that is not the main objective. The main objective is to build a large base of work capacity, larger than I've ever had, and to do a lot of volume, increase the volume. Same thing with the bench press. I could only do 3 sets of 10 today after having done 3 sets of 10 on the overhead press. So both of those are going to get built up to 10 sets of 10 with the same weights. I will not test my regular bench press 1 rep max until I get to 10 sets of 10 with 60 kilos, and it's going to take me, I don't know, to be completely honest, I don't know, and I will have to plan and check and think about it, but probably less than 2 months. It will happen fairly shortly, and then I don't know what my bench press will be. I haven't done the calculations, but if I can do 10 sets of 10 with 60 kilos after having done overhead press and after having done other work like squats and stuff before, so I'm slightly fatigued, I would say my bench press was going to be a solid 105, maybe 110 kilos, obviously, because I only work in kilos. So that's basically what I did today. High fucking volume. I'm not exhausted, but I'm tired, and it feels good. I feel good in the body, but my quads and my glutes especially didn't like today, and my grip as well. But that's what they're going to have to put up with, and yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm not feeling as destroyed as usual. Now I can hear that there's a car that's coming home here, and we're going to get guests, and I'm sitting here in the attic in my shorts. So I will now end this voiceover for obvious reasons, and I want to say thank you for watching so far, and if you want, you could just leave this on. If you want to give me fucking, 1 million hours of watch time, if not, click off immediately. Spare your time, guys. Get on your own grinds. Don't focus on me too much, and I will see you guys on Monday. Let's get it. legitimately trying to do 10 sets of 10, even with 60 kilos on this, after squatting it's not insane by any means, but it's difficult and it does require some fortitude. I know I have a lot more fortitude than is required for this though, so no real issues, but difficulty is difficulty. If you go close to your max, it's going to be harder for anyone. It's always going to be as uncomfortable. Motivation 100. Lazy piece of shit. Bitch. Yes, pump is real. Woo! Taking too long breaks between sets. Fuck! Make this shit productive. this is how you train the deadlift. Do rows and pull-ups. This is how you get strong grip. And crack the code. High volume. Don't be a bitch. Pump that blood into those fucking muscles. bench. No, feel me out. It's like as good as my grip can do, basically. I counted incorrectly last set. I'm aware of that now that I watched the footage. I did 9 instead of 10. However, I can probably not do 10 now because my grip gave out on the 9th rep last set, so it's not a reasonable conclusion to say that I can do 10, but I'm probably going to try to get 7 or something. Go real hard. Work capacity is failing. The battery is dying out. I failed. Couldn't get it just to the bar. Is that today's workout? Yeah. I want to call it quits there. That was today's workout. Tomorrow, my objective is to train calves, which I have never done. I do believe that is visible, that I have never trained that muscle group. I don't really have much to speak of in that department, although I do have quads, which is basically all I have when it comes to legs. I'm also probably going to work some wrist curls, wrist extensions, maybe some biceps, some triceps. Probably do core work, because I never do that, ever. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But that will be performed off camera. But I am quite motivated to do it, actually. It feels good to be back in the gym. And it feels good to train not as often as I used to. Train twice a week, full body. I feel like, sorry, I'm slowly becoming American, unfortunately. Training twice a week for me, I do believe is a good move, but I will have to compensate by training a lot more, at least on the volume days, working a lot harder during the days that I actually do train, figuring out how I'm going to select exercises to get the most out of the sets, and additionally probably having 1 to 2 days a week where I do other muscles I don't have energy to do in these big workouts. Because this, I don't know how long this took, to be honest, maybe 2.5 hours, something along those lines. I took pretty short rest breaks during the squats, and after that I basically ran out of steam, and I just kept pushing for the rest of the entire workout. And my grip was the most challenged today. My grip and forearms, which is very good, because I need to build strong forearms, and I need the grip, because I have big deadlift goals, and they will be completely impossible to achieve with the current level of grip that I have. I can't even grip 150. I can grip probably 145, 147.5 for a single on an absolute max. I need to be able to grip far more than that. One day at a time. That was today's workout, and I will see you guys probably on Monday, I guess. Goodbye.